gorgeous, bright, glowy summer makeup look, and this is drugstore. That's the thing. So I actually asked you guys on Twitter. I ran a poll on my Twitter, and I asked you guys on Snapchat if you would prefer to see a summer drugstore tutorial or a different kind of video. I don't remember what the other option was, but like everybody said do a damn summer drugstore tutorial. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm doing it then. So that's what we got going on today. All of these products are all drugstore, which means it's affordable, and we all love that. So this is a look that I came up with. I absolutely love it. I think it's very bright. I think it's gorgeous, and I think it's so perfect for summer. But if this is a little too bold for your taste, then you can always dim it down, switch out some products, and you know, do whatever makes you happy. So if you want to see how I got this gorgeous summer drugstore look, then please keep watching. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already have my brows done, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I don't really love any drugstore brow products. I've tried quite a bit, and I just haven't found anything that really is suitable for me that I really like. So if you guys have any suggestions as far as what brow products I should try out, drugstore wise, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because that's why, unfortunately, I had to do my brows off camera, because I just don't have any brow products that I like from the drugstore. So, moving on, we're going to go right to our eyes. Typically, I usually like to do foundation first, but I'm going to do my eyes first because we are going to use a little bit of handy dandy tape, because I want this area of my eyes to be really cut. By the way, just a little quick disclaimer, this is not a burn, this is my eczema. It's gotten pretty bad, so if you guys see any red blotches on my body, it's because of my eczema, and I'm trying to control it, but listen, a girl can only do so much, okay? So, moving on to the eyes, I am going to be using some handy dandy tape, like I had said before. And what you want to do is you want to apply the tape at the very bottom right here of your eye, and make sure it reaches up to where your brows are, so you can get that natural lifted look, because you don't want it to go like straight out or anything like that. It'll look weird. And try to make both sides look as even as possible. So my recommendation for using tape, some people think that tape kills your skin. It can hurt, but what I like to do is rip off a little bit of the tape and put it on the back of my hand like a few times to get it not as sticky, and then place it right under that area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I have the tape on now. Yes, it's gonna look a little bit weird at first, but what are you gonna do? So the first thing that we are gonna go ahead and do is move on to our eyeshadow, of course, and I am going to be using this Milani Earthy Elements Everyday Eyes eyeshadow palette. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful. But this is what it looks like right here. I did include this in my July favorites, I believe it is, so we're just gonna go ahead and use this. Now, unfortunately, they don't have any shade names. I apologize, but there are no shade names, so I'm just going to show you guys what colors I'm going to be using. So, for a transition shade and for all over the lid and the crease area, I'm going to be using this shade right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my blending brush. And now what we're going to do is we're going to apply that color right to our eyes. And what you want to do is you want to deposit the majority of the color right on your lid first, and make sure you bring it all the way out to where it reaches that tape, and then you want to start blending upwards in small circular motions, just like this. Now make sure you don't bring this all the way up to the brow bone, because of course we're going to be using a different color there, but this is just going to act as our transition shade, and I really love this color from this palette because it's really nice and warm, and that's exactly what I want for the eyes. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of intensify our crease a little bit, and we are going to be using the Blushed Nudes palette by Maybelline. I absolutely love these colors, and I really wish that they have names, but they don't. They just don't. So this is what the palette looks like. You guys have seen me talk about this before. I absolutely love it, especially for summer. It's just so gorgeous. So I'm going to be going into this color right here, just with a more tapered blending brush, and I'm going to put this in my crease area to kind of make it a little bit more brighter there. Now with this color, you want to put this just a little below where your natural crease lies and wing this out. And now going back into that palette, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. It's a nice bone colored shade. I really like this, and we're of course going to highlight our brow bone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my original blending brush that we used to do the transition shade. I'm just going to run that over with no additional product on it, just to make sure everything is blended out nice and seamlessly. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take my flat brush again, and I'm just going to put a little bit right on this shade right here. It's a really nice light pink color, and mix this together, which is a nice little champagne color. And I'm going to put this on my lids. Now when you're doing this, you want to make sure you tap it as opposed to wiping it on your lids. And just at the very end here again, wing it out just like we did with that other color that is on top of this. Okay, so that is it for the eyes for now. We will be coming back to the eyes later, of course, because this is not anywhere near done, but we're just gonna remove that tape so you can see like that nice sharp line that we created by using the tape. So just slowly, don't rip it off fast. You're not waxing yourself, okay? Just slowly take off that tape. And as you can see, it gives us that nice sharp line, and that is what we want to do. Now that our eyes are taking a break for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin before foundation. And for primer today, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I love this. This is definitely one of my favorite drugstore primers ever. It gives the skin like a nice luminosity and a nice glow, and it just looks so beautiful, especially for the summertime. So we're gonna be putting this all over our face, and I'm just gonna be applying that using my fingers. All right, so our primer is on our face, and as you can see, it just gives the skin a nice glow, and that is exactly what we want for this look because, hello, this is a summer tutorial. All right, so now moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and this is in the shade 204, which is Natural Buff. I am obsessed with this foundation. This has now become one of my favorite drugstore foundations ever. I did include this in my July favorites as well, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful drugstore foundation. It really is. It gives your skin a nice sheen and a nice glow and glisten to it, and it just makes your skin look so healthy. So this is a foundation I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to be using that with my damp beauty blender. Now because I'm so damn white, I gotta put a little bit just on my ear area. That's a nice little trick if you guys don't know. If your face is looking nice and glowy and then you got some white ears, just put a little bit of foundation over it so everything looks together and uniform so it doesn't look like a hot mess, you know? All right, now that our foundation is on, we gotta do some concealing because I look like I got hit in the face, all right? That's not cute at all. We don't need no dark circles. So I'm going to be going in with two concealers today, and these are my two absolute favorites from the drugstore. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. This one, I love the applicator. It's so easy to use. And then the Dream Lumi by Maybelline as well. I love this because it adds like some extra highlight to the face. So I'm going to be doing that in all of the areas where I typically conceal. Yes, this is going to look super excessive. I know that. That's okay, because it's going to look super cute at the end, okay? Trust me. I really like this concealer too because it's like a salmon color, so this is really going to cancel out any dark circles that we have, which, hello, can you see this? I look like I got punched in the face. All right, you guys, and this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Obviously, I'm just kidding. We're gonna blend this shit out because can you imagine walking into some place like this? Hell no. So now with my damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend everything out to make sure we don't look crazy and cakey and crepey, okay? All right, so now that our concealer's on, we gotta set that bitch before, you know, we get crepey and creasy and all that gross stuff. So for my setting powder, I'm going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is definitely hands down my favorite like setting powder from the drugstore ever. Love this stuff so much. And I'm also going to be applying that with my beauty blender. This really just helps with the creasing and whatnot, so I love it. All right, so now that our base is done, I am going to go ahead and take the Milani palette again, and with our transition shade that we used at the very beginning, I'm just going to take this on a definer brush. This is the Morphe M432, and I'm going to apply that color to the lower lash line. And now with a really itty bitty blending brush, this is the Morphe M431, I'm going to go ahead and just blend this out and really smoke out my under eyes. Okay, so now this is where the look is going to get really fun. We are going to be working with some color on for our liner today. And today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild color in the shade Like, Comment, or Share. Swear to God that is the shade name, but it's this gorgeous, gorgeous blue color. Now, if you are not a fan of putting a bright color on your eyes, then that is no problem. Just switch this out for a regular black liner or a nude liner or no liner, whatever your preference is. But for today's look, because this is a summer look and I want something bright and vibrant, we are going to be using this gorgeous blue liner. All right, so now we're gonna do some mascara, and you already know if you've been watching my channel, L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, ride or die. This is my bitch. I love this mascara. I go everywhere with it, and this is my favorite. So we're gonna apply some mascara. Now, for this look, I was like, should I do false lashes? Should I not do false lashes? And I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna do false lashes. I'm gonna keep the lashes real nice and natural today, so you can really see that blue on the waterline, and just keep it like nice and fresh looking. I didn't want to do lashes, but if you want to do lashes with this look, please, by all means, do so. But for today, I'm not going to be using lashes. So now moving on to the contour and the cheeks and all that other good stuff, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. palette, and this is in the shade St. Lucia, or the palette St. Lucia, whatever you want to call it. Super pretty, really natural, and that's exactly what I want to do for the look today. So I'm just going to take this on my Morphe E3 brush, and I'm going to start with the contour. And this is just going to warm up the face, and that's all I'm focused on. I don't want anything too harsh. Look at, hello. Super pigmented. e.l.f. It's like $2 or $3, and this is what you get. Yeah, I'm down with it. I'm going to be bringing this color up towards the hairline and all around the face, because I really want like that overall glow, and I want my face to have some depth. Like, look, you see? Depth and glow, flat as shit. Depth and glow, flat as shit. And now for the glow, my favorite part, the star of the show, you guys already know. I'm going to be taking this shade right here from that Milani palette. It's so, can you see that? Yes, you better work, bitch. You better work. And now, a nice trick, just to let you guys know, if you have highlight and you see that it's sitting on top of your skin and you just see like a stripe, sometimes that happens. It just happens because the highlight is so blinding. So I like to take my beauty blender and just kind of dab everything in. Anyway, and kind of dab everything into the skin, and it also kind of helps blend everything together, like the contour and your blush and all that. So nice little tip. You're welcome. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this pink lipstick from Milani, and it is in the shade, this is fitting, Ziva. Woo! But this is really pretty. Oh, honey. Damn! This is bright as shit. Oh my God, I just want you guys to know, it looks like I have no upper lip because of where the lipstick is, but I don't ever wear shades like this. I don't know why I don't, because it's so pretty. Oh my God. All right, you guys, and that completes this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. It's so different, right? It's so different, it's so bright, and it's so summery, and I absolutely love it. Now, I know the lip color is like super bright, and it's not for everybody. I get that, so if you want to switch it up with some gloss, some nude lipstick, whatever you want to do, then do that. Do you. Nobody's stopping you. But I just wanted to do a bright lip, because when you think of summer, you think of bright, vibrant colors. So that's what we got going on here today. But anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that red button below. Subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss out on any more of the girls' videos, because I put out awesome videos now, okay? All right? So, yeah. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media sites. That all will be linked down below, along with all of the products that I used in today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up with me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!